POVPOOL.com.
Well, I got you now. I caught you red-handed, and you're going down again, going down again, going down again. But I'm going with you, so I don't miss you. I'm so glad to be back home, but I can't wait to hit the road. I'll be gone again. I'll be gone again. I'll be gone again. I'll be gone, and I'm gonna miss you.
All right, we're here at the Rum Runner. The final match, Scott Frost, the freezer from Arizona, one pocket champion, working very hard this year to become a pick on this year's USA Mosconi team. This is Daniel Busch. You're watching POV Pool. I'm here with Jimmy, the Floydster, Mattaya.
Well, it looks as though Bustamante has won the flip. He will break the balls first. Scott Frost originally comes from Des Moines, Iowa. Makes his home in Phoenix, Arizona. So a special hello to all the people in Des Moines, with the Pat Leo family, of course, and all the other Italians that are watching this in Des Moines right now. People are watching this from all over the world. Scott Frost makes his home in Phoenix, but he comes from Des Moines, and you're right about the one pocket, Daniel. He's one of the great one pocket players in the world, and obviously he plays a great game of bar table 9-ball. He's undefeated in this tournament, so Bustamante will have to beat him twice, and that will not be an easy task because Scott Frost is playing some great pool. But when it comes to pool, hey, you're talking about Bustamante, one of the great Filipino players. I've never seen a Filipino player that wasn't a great player. It's amazing how well the Filipinos play this game.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. Dating back to the days of Jose Perica, Efren Reyes, Francisco Bustamante. No relation, by the way.
No relation.
Between the two players.
He's pocketed the ball on the break. The balls are out in the open right now, and he has an excellent opportunity, believe it or not, already to take a 1-0 lead. And I would bet my money right now that I believe that he will run this table. The balls are spread out beautifully, and he's playing extremely well. I make him a big favorite right now to win this first game.
Yeah, I'll agree with you here. He's got a wide open table. No real problems.
No problems. You just have to execute. Keep your head down. Don't take anything for granted.
And not really as many distractions either, contrary to his last match with Jason Klatt. That was a little bit difficult for Joven.
Now, I know Francisco pretty well, Bustamante, but this is a new Bustamante that I'm not really familiar with. But obviously, like I say, being a Filipino, great players they are. I mean, just unbelievable. I've never seen a Filipino player that was a bad player. I mean, how many great champions do they have over there in the Philippines? It's unbelievable.
They got them by the handful. It's just that they can't get visas to get over here.
Yeah. A nice run out by Bustamante. You know, in a match like this, you always want to try to win the first game. You know, it takes a little bit of edge off you, because if you lose the first game, automatically it's in your mind, what happens if I go down 2-0? And already you're kind of putting the pressure on yourself. It's only one game, but you always like to try to win that first game. It's very important.
I'll agree with you there. It's a time in the match when you get to make a statement, you know. Put the pressure on your opponent immediately.
Absolutely. Even though it's only 1-0, you know, it's in the back of your mind, I got to win this second game. It looks as though Scott Frost pocketed a ball on the break, but I believe he's hooked behind a 7 ball. I don't think, maybe he can see this 1 ball. If he can cut it down in the corner. Yeah, he's kind of looking at it. Maybe he does. Maybe he can't see enough of the ball to make the ball.
What happened?
This place is absolutely mobbed, I want to tell you. Standing room only. If they have standing room, I don't know. One of the great bar table tournaments in the country, and the toughest bar table tournament in the country, in my opinion, is right here at the Rum Runner. Nice shot by Scott Frost. He's fortunate that the 8 is hanging down in the corner pocket. Now, what he doesn't want to do here is pocket the 8 and the 2, because if he does, he's not going to have a shot on the 3. He'll slow roll this ball, try to pocket the 8, and hope that he keeps the 2 ball hanging in the pocket. And he hit it perfect. Boy, this guy's in good shape, I want to tell you right now, he's in very good shape. Well, he's undefeated, so obviously he's playing very well, Scott Frost.
Well, he took out the other big Filipino in this event. It was 3-0 to Edgy Geronimo, and Scott ran 6. Well, didn't run 6 consecutive, but he won 6 consecutive to make it 6-3 and knocked Edgy Geronimo to the 1-loss side early on in this event.
Well, he took Geronimo's scalp. He's going to have another problem taking Bustamante's scalp, I can tell you that. America versus the Philippines, it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, we got our own little World Cup of pool going on right now.
Oh, the greatest game in the world, pool. Are you kidding me? This is a game of kings and queens, you know. You're talking a non-physical sports, you're talking about pocket billiards, my friend. I mean, I love the other non-physical sports, but none of them really compare to pocket billiards. It's the ultimate non-physical sport.
Well, nice stroke there to come down for the 6.
He's got a lot of confidence, this guy, right now. And he's a gunslinger, too, let me tell you something. This guy, he'll play in the tournaments, he'll play for cash, he doesn't care, and he'll play for big cash. I'm talking he might play 20, 30, 40,000 a game, this guy. He's a gunslinger.
Oh, that's right. We, on POVPOOL, we streamed him in a $20,000 match with Alex Pagalayan a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of gunslingers, I'd like to say hello to the daughter of one of the greatest gunslingers there ever was, Cole Dixon. I'd like to say hello to his daughter, Christina. She's out there listening. A special hello to her. Cole Dixon, one of my great, great friends. A competent run out there by Scott Frost. The snowman, Frosty.
That'll make it 1-1. Speaking of the Cole Dixon, we have a memorial tournament for Cole, and we're hoping that in June, we're waiting for the announcement from Family Billiards. They'll have a 3rd annual memorial tournament for Cole. Man, the years just keep flying by, don't they?
Beautiful. I'm glad to hear it. He's deserving of that. He was a great, great player, boy, in his day. When he was shooting them balls, look out, boy. I remember gambling with him one time in Johnson City back in the late 60s, and all I did was rack the balls. You know, I mean, just rack and watch him shoot, rack and watch him shoot. What a magnificent 9-ball player he was.
He was a big pool player in northern Nevada, Reno, Montana,
Yep.
and made quite a name for himself.
Yeah, he originally came from California and moved to Billings, Montana. And I don't know for what reason he moved to Billings, Montana, hunt buffalo, I guess. I mean, I don't know if they play pool in Montana. Pretty good break there by Bustamante, but no cigar. He did not pocket a ball, but he's left Scott Frost in a difficult situation. And it's good that Scott Frost is a left-hander because he can reach this shot a lot better. If you were a right-hander, there's no way you could reach this shot. But being a lefty, he's got a chance to do something with it. I don't know if he's going to try to cut this ball in or perhaps play a safety. I've never seen in my lifetime a bad left-handed player. I've never seen a bad left-handed player. As for my money, they ought to bar southpaws.
You haven't seen me shoot, Jimmy.
Well, if you're a lefty, I know you're a player. No doubt about
I am.
that.
I
Nice
am.
shot here by
What
Scott
a
Frost.
beautiful kick shot.
That was a gutsy shot. Gutsy shot. Good shot. What he's going to do with the 2-4, I have no idea. Perhaps try to make the 2 in the side pocket coming off the 4 ball. Hitting the 4 ball and make the... Yeah, there he goes. It makes the 2 on the side.
The thing of beauty, a billiard shot, and now out of the frying pan into the fire.
Yeah, you got kind of a bad roll there with the 4 coming up. But he doesn't have this is a combination that I'm sure he's going to shoot. It's never easy shooting combination shots, especially when the balls are spread out, 6, 8, 10 inches from each other. But he's a confident player right now. I mean, this guy he is geared to go right now. If you let him see the pain of the ball, he's going to shoot it, and he's more than likely going to shoot it in. Try to draw back the length of the table here for the orange ball, the 5 ball. He seems to have the speed of the cloth down. Very good. Excellent shot.
Oh, that was precision.
You'll probably try to swing this ball out 2 rails for the 6 ball. There's 1, there's 2. All right, come out for the 6 ball. Play the 6 in the corner. Play the 7 ball in the opposite corner. Down there at the end. He's in good shape to win this game right here. No silly mistakes, and he can take a 2-1 lead.
Notice how he's kind of cleaning out the pocket there in case of any dust or debris. Very smart move. And she goes. Pressure's on Joven, really. He's got to beat him twice.
Yeah, it's always tough when you got to beat somebody twice. But then again, on the other hand, when you know that someone has to beat you twice, sometimes you tend to let up a little bit, knowing that you can play another match if you lose it. But I'm sure Scott Frost would like to end this and end it quickly. He has good position for the 9, perfect cue ball control, no problems.
Yeah, you're right about that, Jimmy. We've seen that before with players letting off on the first set. Sometimes, when you're in the hot seat, you let off on the first set because you're coming in cold anyway. You've been sitting around.
You know you got that extra barrel to fire.
Yeah.
That's something that's nice to know, but on the other hand, like I say, it lingers in your mind that well, if I lose the first set, so what? But I'll tell you what, when you let that other guy win that first set, you've lost your edge. So Scott's looking to end this as quickly as possible. $10,000 people in this place. I had to fight my way to get to the booth, I'm telling you.
Oh, it's standing room only in here, and we just got mayhem at the Rum Runner.
Unbelievable. greatest bar table tournament in the country, the Andy Mercer Open, the Memorial Andy Mercer. This is the 25th year that they've had the Andy Mercer tournament. And the people, the players love it, the fans love it, and all the people out there listening from all over the world, absolutely, they love it. I believe he's going to play a combination here. He's going to gamble again on a combination. Scott Frost is the type of player that he's going to sling at everything that's out there. Excellent shot maker.
In this case, it backfired on him.
A rare mistake. Bustamante is going to play the combination now himself, an easy one, the 2 into the 3, and then he's going to play the 2 into the same corner, and then he's going to play the 4-9 combination. So he got a little bit lucky there that Frost missed a fairly easy combination.
Well, he's let Joven back in. And an early finish.
There's very small room for error because things can go fast. 2-2 as we're going into the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Very quickly, we've recently learned that Jimmy Mattaya has announced his own event that he's going to be hosting here at the Rum Runner Lounge. It's called the Jimmy Mattaya 9-Ball Open, correct?
Yeah, I'll be happy to see the type of response we get from that. I'm sure it'll be a good one. I'm trying to bring back the old school of pool, Dan. No jump cues, and no magic racks, no polka dotted cue balls, and winter breaks, and go back to playing the old school of push out, one-shot shootout. I've noticed throughout the years that they've managed to take away one of the greatest shots and the oldest shots there is in pool, and that's the spot shot. Well, I want to bring the spot shot back. When a player breaks the balls and scratches and the one ball's behind the line, well, guess what? You put that one ball on the spot, and you got ball in hand behind the line, and that's the way I think the game should be played. To take the spot shot completely out of the game of pool, to me, is ludicrous. It's one of the oldest shots in the game, and I've seen a lot of matches won and lost, Dan, by a spot shot. So I want to bring the spot shot back. I want to bring some of the old type pool back. I think the sport needs that, and a lot of the players are happy about that because I don't think they like the rules that they have nowadays with these tournaments. That it does not favor the more experienced player. So a lot of the players are happy about that.
Well, Jimmy, I have the utmost respect for you wanting to bring back the traditional rules. I'm an old school player. Been playing for 35 years myself. I used to play before the Texas Express. Many spot shots I missed over the years.
Has. Let me tell you, like I said, I've seen
a lot of
matches.
A lot of rollouts.
When the whole match is riding on that spot shot, it all of a sudden it looks like it's 30 feet long.
Absolutely. So when you announce a date for that event, you can be sure that we at POVPOOL will do all we can to help you promote that event and get your field filled up.
Well, Gino Hill, he's the one that's going to be promoting it. He does a great job here at the Rum Runner. Gino Hill puts on a fantastic event, not just the Mercer Memorial, but the Doc Hill tournament, which we had last week, the Class B tournament. Never seen so much money in a bar table event when you're talking about a Class B tournament. Geez, they had over $28,000 in the Calcutta. And with all the money added and all the entry fees, you're talking a pretty nice tournament for a Class B. Unbelievable.
Well, guys, it looks like we have a match. It's 2 games to 3. Joven in the lead.
3-2 Bustamante. We're going to the top of the 5th. They got the Frosty the Snowman here breaking the balls.
That's right. It's alternate break format.
And that's another thing that'll be in my tournament. There will be no alternate break. It will be winner breaks. I have never seen 9-ball played very much where, you know, you win the game, you don't get the opportunity to break the balls. Well, I got news for you. In all pool games, everything is the same. You shoot until you miss. And if a guy is capable of getting up there and running 6 racks on you and you never shoot, well, all you can do is applaud the guy. I mean, if you're watching bowlers, don't you like to see a 300 game? If you're watching pitchers, don't you like to see a no-hitter? Well, hey, if a guy can get up there and run 5, 6 racks, God bless him, because that's what the game's all about.
I like that idea. So the Freezer, a pretty weak break, I guess, on his part.
This is not an easy run out, to say the least.
Yeah, you got that cluster, the 6-7.
Cluster of balls. The big thing here is to try to get down on the purple ball, the 4 ball. If he can get position for the 4 ball, believe it or not, he has a chance to run this table. I didn't like that very well. I don't know what he's trying to do here. If he can see the ball, he's going to try to cut it in and perhaps bring his cue ball into the cluster. And if he can do that, he's going to have an easy shot on the 5 ball. But this is a little bit of a finesse type of shot, not an easy shot, but if he can come straight off that rail, go into the cluster of balls, he'll have a shot on the 5 ball. And there you go.
And that's exactly, you called it. You couldn't have said it better, and he couldn't have played it better.
That's right, absolutely. Now, I would think now he's going to play the 5 in the corner, and then he's going to play the 7 ball, I would think, in the side pocket.
And our trusted servant, Jim Blakeman, he's been the main tournament director here since the tournament began, correct?
He does a great job, and I'll tell you something about Jim Blakeman, the guy right up there right now. He,
a little closer.
Jim Blakeman has won this tournament 3 times. So he's a terrific player and
Uh-oh, where's the cue ball going?
Take a little dipsy doodle. This won't be no easy shot, I can tell you that right now.
Dipsy doodle.
There you go. This is not an easy shot. It may be straight in, but with that ball hanging in the side pocket like that, it's, you know, much, much more difficult.
Well, recovery.
All right, he's going to cut this ball in, go back and forth 2 rails, and try to play the 8 down in the corner. There's 1, there's 2. Okay, you want to make it 3? Go ahead. Now this, he's
too straight.
On this
He's
ball,
too straight.
and this is something he didn't want. He wanted to get any kind of an angle so he can get his cue ball to the other side. If he's straight in on this ball, you're going to see him put some hot mustard on this cue ball. He's going to draw it back with low left-hand English and try to spin his cue ball back to the other side of the table. There he goes. Now a little bit of English there. There's the left-hand English. Beautiful shot. He hit it perfectly.
Wow.
3-3 as we go into the top of the 6th inning. Here we go.
Nip and tuck so far.
A special hello to all the pocket billiard fans out there, like 30, 40 million people listening to this broadcast right now. Unbelievable the response we get from all the fans from around the world with the game of pocket billiards. You're looking at the most beautiful game there is. God never created a better toy than the pool table, Dan.
Well, it's Joven's break now. Scores 3-3.
Willie Bustamante. I like watching the Filipino players. They have a style all their own, you know. They're completely different as far as style goes from American players and European players. The Filipino players have their own style, and they all seem to be the same. They all have kind of a wobbly stroke. I don't know if they learned all that from Perica and Bustamante, Francisco, that is, Efren Reyes. They all seem to have the same type of style. They're tremendous defensive players, and I think that's one of the reasons why, Dan, that they're considered probably the best players in the world. They work on their billiards game, you know, and whereas the American players don't. And I think the American players, if we're going to try to keep up with the Filipinos, they're going to have to start practicing some three-cushion billiards, because the Philippine players are excellent defensive players.
Now, I'll agree with you there too, because you know, those guys, Busti and Efren, they sort of brought that style to the United States.
Well, they're people that work very hard on their game, and
we do get a few players like Dennis Orcolio, Warren Kiamko. They sort of don't adopt that style of play.
There's a million of them.
But there are a million of them.
Million of them, and they all play perfect pool. And how about this great safety from Scott Frost?
Yeah,
Beautiful shot.
That's pretty perfect to me too.
Beautiful shot. Now we'll see what kind of billiard knowledge Mr. Bustamante has. We're trying to hit the yellow ball here, the one ball. Oh, is he going to use a jump cue? Is that a jump cue I see in his hand? Well,
yes, it is.
There will be no jump cues in my tournament. If I catch anybody using a jump cue, they're going to be forced to wear a diaper throughout the whole entire tournament, and that's as simple as that. I do not go for jump cues. The guy makes a great defensive shot like Scott Frost just made, and now you're using a jump cue. Well, he didn't use it very well, I can tell you that.
Yeah,
but nevertheless,
he whiffed
I don't go for jump cues. It takes, in my opinion, no talent whatsoever to use a jump cue. If you don't know how to hit a ball, then grab a book on three-cushion billiards and try to learn something. What can you learn from a jump cue? Absolutely nothing. Jump cues are for little kids and little girls, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, Scott may overroll here. Yeah, he did. Oh, I'm sorry, he was going for the two. I didn't see the two there behind the five.
He wants to get out, play the three ball in the side pocket. He wasn't real happy with the position he has, but knowing Scott, he's going to be all right. He's a terrific shot maker, got a great stroke, very powerful stroke. Coming up the table, play the three in the side.
A little bit of surgery here, and he doesn't want that to get too close to the rail.
He's in good shape. The guy,
Fortunate for him, the five's all the way at the other end of the table, so that angle is actually appropriate.
He's in perfect shape. He's in perfect fighting form, this guy right now. Very confident. He's not going to miss too many balls, trust me.
Tomato Tom in the chat room. He agrees with you. He says pool should be played on the table, not above the table.
There you go. This is not baseball, okay? Balls flying through the air with the greatest of ease. I mean, give me a break, will you? Let's play some pool. Nice shot there, good speed, going to be straight in. I think maybe he might play this 8-ball in the side pocket, but as straight as he's shooting right now, it doesn't matter. He'll play it in the side, he'll play it in the corner. He's going to be perfectly confident on this shot no matter where he plays it. when you get old like I am, you want to use those side pockets. You're not very comfortable shooting balls all the length of the table. You try to use the side pocket as much as you can. I'm always looking to use the side pocket. See, he's confident. He'll just drill it down in the corner, no problem, straight in, racky-dacky.
And another one down. Rack number 7 to Scott the Freezer Frost. By the way, Scott made another One Pocket DVD. It's Power One Pocket version 2. You can go to poweronepocket.com and get that DVD today. You can get both of them too. I have a couple copies here for sale. If anybody at the Rum Runner would like to purchase a copy, I have them here. Scott Frost left them with me here, and just asked me to let them buy them off of us here in case anybody asks.
I might have to buy one of those myself for my brother John. My brother John thinks he's quite a one pocket player. He doesn't know a pool ball from a grapefruit, but he likes to play one pocket. I'll have to pick him up a video. (4-3) Scott Frost as we go into frame number 8. Scott Frost, big game for him, Dan, because he can go on the hill. If he can make a ball on the break and run this table, he'd be on the hill leading 5-3. But meanwhile, we got a long way to go before that. Doesn't look like a very good break there. What happened, I don't know. But the balls, it looked like he was playing one pocket, playing a safety. I don't know.
This is the second time in a row we've seen this style of break from Scott. And I happen to know that he has not been breaking like this all day. So maybe this is a tactical move. Maybe he wants to get into the tactical game with Joven.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't want to get into a defensive battle with a Filipino player. I think that's a bad move. Draw your guns and shoot, my friend, because going into defensive battles with Filipino players, well, good luck to you.
Jimmy, we're talking about Scott here. One of the best tactical players there are.
Yeah, we're also talking about a guy named Bustamante, Dan. Okay? He's not in the finals for no reason, okay? Let's wake up, my friend.
I'm smelling the coffee.
I don't think you're drinking coffee making those statements. We're going to check what's in your drink.
Joven, actually, he plays 9-foot tables normally. He played an event up in Reno recently, the National Bar Table Championships. He came in 4th place, 9th place, and 9th place in 3 of their events, the 8, the 10 ball, and the 9 ball. And that was his first bar table tournament.
Obviously a terrific young player. Got a great future ahead of him. Seems to have a good head on his shoulders. He handles the pressure well. And like I say, he's Filipino. So I guess you're just an automatic pool player if you're Filipino. Is that correct?
Maybe.
Yeah, no maybes about it. I wonder if anybody in the Philippines has got a job, or did they just all play pool? I mean, does anybody work over there?
Well, we got ball markers.
Yeah, you got guys, polishing balls is what you got. Great shot there, but no reward. Nice shot there from Scott Frost trying to bust up the cluster. Nice shot, but no reward.
They got a pool hall in Manila called Star Billiards. It's free to play there. Did you know that?
I got news for you. They got a pool room in the Philippines on every corner. Okay? Every corner. You can't walk 10 yards without running into a pool room.
That sounds like heaven to me.
It's heaven if you're a pool player. But if you're over there trying to hustle pool, yeah, good luck, friend. You'll be eating peanut butter and jelly the rest of your life.
Well,
nice shot there by Scott Frost.
Yeah,
he thinned the 2 ball. Bustamante's going to have to kick to the side rail. You'll not see a jump cue on this shot. He's too far away from the balls. He's going to have to kick to the side rail, hit the blue ball, that's the 2 ball, and hope to, you know, get a good roll of the dice, shall we say. Big game here because Scott Frost wins this game. He's on the hill.
Well, it looks like he can see the paint on the 2 ball if he wants to go forward. But I do see the, you know,
he's going to kick to the
the
side
reason
rail.
why he would kick to it.
Yeah, he can't see enough of the 2 ball to do anything.
Oh, that was
Good
nice.
shot, good
Where's
shot,
the 2
good
going?
hit.
It's
Oh
in.
boy, here we go. Here we go.
Stroke of luck.
Shooting the dice. This guy's on a roll. He's on a heater.
He took a flyer on that shot, that's for
Well,
sure.
this is a big game. This is a big run out for him. He can tie this match. He got a good break there. He's going to draw this ball, play the 4 ball in the corner pocket. He's going to draw it back to the side rail, play the orange ball in the opposite corner pocket. He'll cut this 5 in. He'll come up and play position for the 6. He'll play the 5 and the 6 in the same pocket. Matter of fact, he's going to play the 5, 6, 7 all in the same pocket.
Well, you had said this is a big game for Joven, and you're right.
Huge game, huge game. Perfect position, play some top English, go all the way down to the end rail, there you go. It's 4-4, Daniel Boone.
Just like that. A kick to the 2, a stroke of luck, and there you have it.
Now you're talking a race to 2. A race to 2 for Scott Frost, not a race to 2 for Bustamante, because he's got to win this set to take it to the second set. And Bustamante's break, so advantage right now in the first set, Dan, to Bustamante.
Well, let's take a look at Joven's break. It's not going to be anything that we've seen that Scott Frost has done. He's been, oddly enough, he's been applying this sort of soft break and not been getting any kind of a spread. You may disagree with me, but I honestly think my theory is that Scott's trying not to open the balls.
Well, that's a bad idea. You know, if you're a gunslinger, you got to go out shooting. You got to go out in a blaze of glory. Simple as that. Uh-oh, look out now. Scratch on the break.
And the 1 doesn't have a pocket.
Critical scratch. I don't know if he'll play the combination here or if he wants to perhaps take and glance off the 1 ball, make the 2 ball in the corner pocket, and then shoot the 1 into the same corner pocket.
I like the billiard, Jimmy. I think that's
the
a
billiard,
better
if he
way to
does
go.
that, he's not going to do that. He's going to try. See, he's got a little funny angle here. I think he should just clip the 1, make the 2 in the corner pocket. The 1 ball is going to come off the rail softly, and you play the 1 ball right in the same pocket. But he's got a little better angle. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to clip the 1, play the 2. And
Bring the cue ball back up.
No, he's going to play the combo here. He has a better angle of this than we do.
It should trickle in.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Now, the key ball right here is the red ball, the 3 ball.
Yeah, he has
Got
to get a shot.
Got to control the cue ball here.
Perfect speed, Jimmy.
Yeah, he did a good job of it, but nevertheless, he's straight in on the 3. To get position on the purple ball, that's the 4 ball. Not an easy shot here. He would like to have had his cue ball come a little closer to the rail or to give him an angle to get over to the other side of the table. But he's a little bit straight on this shot, and if you get careless, you'll bobble that ball. So one thing you want to do is make sure that you make this ball, because you're still at the table. Even if you don't get the position you want on the 4 ball, you're still in control of the game.
That's absolutely right.
Good shot there, coming right up. Beautiful. He's perfect position for the 4. He's going to play the 4 in the corner. He's going to play the 5 ball in the side pocket, the orange ball. He's in perfect position to do that.
And it's Scott's break as well after this game.
Yeah, well, this game's not over with, amigo. Trust me. Okay? Anything can happen, and not over till the fat lady sings. Trust me, I know that. Anything can happen. You take a shot for granted, or you hit a ball bad, or take your eye off a ball. Anything can happen playing pool. He's going to give this shot here. I think he's going to try to draw this ball, perhaps. To play the 6 in the corner and perhaps the 7 in the side. But you got to do what's comfortable for you. He might roll this ball down and play the 7 in the corner. Who knows what he's going to do? He's going to shoot something that he's comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with a shot, then don't shoot it.
He is slightly out of line.
He has a funny angle here. But I think he could draw this ball back and play the 7 in the side, and I think that's what he's going to do.
He's elevating a little bit, digging in, so he'll draw it back.
There you go.
That was beautifully executed, Jimmy.
Yeah, good solid stroke. He's got a power stroke, this guy. Now, no problem here with the 7 in the side. He's got to figure out where he wants his cue ball to play position on the 8 ball, so he can get down for position on the 9, and he hit this just a little short. This is a funny angle he's got. He's going to put some hot mustard on this ball. I guarantee you that. There you go. 1, 2, 3, and come around for the 9. He would have liked to hit it just a little bit harder, but the way he's pocketing balls, I don't think he's going to have a problem with this. He's going to try to cut it in for sure. He's not going to bank this ball.
He's going to have Jim Blakeman. He's going to have him come up and he's asking if he can clean, but I don't think Jim. Yeah, what do you think he was doing? Do you think he was asking him to clean the table there?
I don't know. Maybe he's asking who Blakeman bet on. I don't know what he's going to, talk to the guy. I don't know. But I know he's not going to bank this ball. You can take that to the bank. He's going to try to feather this 9 ball in, and I got to make him about a 2-1 favorite that he'll make this shot.
I don't see this shot as a big problem. He's got this 90%.
Oh,
yeah,
he
the
banked
freezer.
Let's put it that way, okay.
Come on down.
He is on the hot seat.
The fat lady is.
Bustamante's break now, though.
She's getting ready to hit the stage. No, it's Scott's break. It's Scott's break.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what game I'm watching.
Well, it's alternate break. It gets a little confusing sometimes, Jimmy.
See, I'm still thinking old school, I'm thinking that Scott's break. Well, not so here at the Rum Runner. Alternate break.
I did not enter. I was entered. Tell her. Someone paid my entry like that bitch over there. That one over there. Way to go, girl. I like it.
It's POVPOOL, folks. POVPOOL.com streaming the Andy Mercer Memorial Tournament. Number 25. 25 of these in a row.
I knew Andy Mercer very well back in the 70s. He's a guy that started the pool leagues around the city of Las Vegas. I mean, Las Vegas is one of the very popular places in the world for pool. They love the pool here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, how about a little 9 ball on the break, Daniel Boone, because of that's all she wrote. If he makes that's 9, watch the 9.
Hey, we saw that against Sal Butera, Jason Klatt. He won the game. He won the match that way. Well, 9 ball on the break.
You never know. Oh, he hit him
but
bad there.
not with this break.
He's lucky.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Look at this.
Oh.
Not to be. It's a bad break there by Scott Frost. I'm surprised with the power stroke that he has and as good as he breaks the balls. I mean, look at the 4 and the 5 and the 6. I mean, they look like they're still sitting in the rack there.
Once again, it's another cluster. I mean, either the freezer wants a tactical game or Joven's giving him a slug rack.
Well, it's hard to give somebody a slug rack with that what do you call it, the magic rack. The balls are supposed to
always be frozen
freeze
together.
So I don't know. Yeah, there you go. He tried to put some hot mustard on the ball. He wanted to do something with the 1 ball, and he is not a happy camper right now.
Oh man, we've got drama here. That was the first big mistake we've seen from Freezer in this match.
And a terrible mistake. You know, in professional pool players, you're not going to see them miss cue very often. Usually, I mean, I know when I play, I chalk up after every shot, even though I don't need to. It's just habit, you know. And you don't see miscues very often by pro players. This, even though Bustamante has ball in hand, big problems with the 4, 5, 6. Now, if he can get the right angle on the 4 ball, he can cut that 4 ball in the corner and break up the 5, 6. And he seems to maybe have that angle, perhaps. I don't know.
Actually, Jimmy, I think the 4 goes, no problem. He'll play position for the 4 in the corner pocket that he's stroking right there.
Yeah.
And he might be able to roll out, and the 5 goes to the top right-hand corner of your screen, or left-hand corner of your screen there.
If he's straight on this 2 ball, then he really has no advantage. He'll have to go to defense. But if he can swing this cue ball out and play the 4 ball in the opposite corner, and that's what he did. He hit it perfect. Now he can play the 4 ball in the corner, bust the 5 and 6 out, and hope to get a shot on the 5 ball. The 9 ball is not sitting in a very good position.
Well, as we all know, when you're breaking balls out, there's always a percentage of something to go wrong.
Oh yeah, when them balls are flying around the table, nobody knows where they're going to stop. That's what makes the game of pool so interesting. You never know what's going to happen.
Oh, but he's perfect. He's perfect. It's going to be a hill match, Jimmy.
7 ball here. A 7 ball on the end rail. He's going to pocket this orange ball. He wants to keep his cue ball away from hitting that 7 ball.
The 8 and the 9, those are tough balls.
Yeah, like I said, the 9 ball is laying in a bad position. Uh-oh, look out now for the scratch.
Oh,
This
it's
could
over.
be Barney.
It's over.
This could be
It's going to be over.
Could be the end of it. A bad mistake there, but he still has life because of where the 9 ball sits. Scott's going to have to play position. He's going to make this 7 ball. He's going to make the 8 down in the corner, but he has to leave himself an angle so he can bring the cue ball back to the other side of the table. He can end it all right here, and he knows it. He's going to take his time. He's going to walk around.
Go Freezer.
Well, Joven is saying, this could be my last visit to the table.
Yeah, critical mistake there by Bustamante. All he needs now is an angle where he can cut the 8 ball down in the corner, bring the cue ball to the other side of the table. You got to have an angle to do that. He doesn't want to get straight on this ball. He looks just perfect right there.
Yeah, that's how you shoot
Corner,
that.
bounce off the side rail and go straight across and play the 9 in the corner. Oh, he pounded it. He's going to go play it in the opposite corner. Well, it stays that keeps your cue ball away from that side pocket, so I don't blame him for that. Good shot.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Let me tell you something, my friend.
What just happened?
Yeah, let me tell you what happened. You don't take anything for granted in this game. I got news for you. If you don't think the pool gods are watching, they're watching everything, and they're going to torture you as much as they can. I can't believe that he tried to make that ball into the side pocket. Bad mistake by Bustamante, and now comes back with a bad mistake by Scott
Frost. Yeah.
It's never over till it's over, my friend. There you go.
Oh
Now
my
on
God.
Let me tell you one thing. If Scott Frost blows this tournament because of that shot, he will have nightmares for the next 3 months.
You are not kidding. You're not kidding. I know of shots that I missed years ago that I still think about. Unbelievable. We all thought it was over.
Yeah, well, it's over when the fat lady sings, okay? This is pool, mister. This is a rum runner.
The crowd they're all in shock. Nobody can stop talking about this right now. What do you think's going through Freezer's head?
Tell you something.
What do you think's going through his head right now?
Well, these are the things that make pool tough. After the mistake that he just made, pool's a very a game that relies a lot on concentration, and if your mind is not right, then you're in a lot of trouble. Now, Scott Frost has been playing with a lot of confidence, but after missing that shot, trust me, his mind is not right now. Did he pocket a ball on the break? I believe he did, didn't he? Well,
He didn't make a ball on the break.
I guess not.
Okay.
He did not make a ball on the break. Scott Frost has
Scott
an
Frost.
open table here.
He's going to take a quick break. He's going to the restroom.
Well, yeah, like I said, he's got to go get his mind right. Because his mind ain't right. I'm going to tell you something after missing that 9-ball. It lingers in your mind, and when you're trying to shoot shots and at the same something that you just did, your mind is not right. Luke, we got to get your mind right, boss. Picking it up here, boss.
Okay, the freezer's back. Let's see what happens.
Well, he has
a dry break
he's got
by
a good
Joven.
opening here. I mean, he has a chance to end this match right here and right now. He's got to control the cue ball. He's going to cut the cue ball into the corner pocket. I think he's going to come down table and try to play the 2-ball into the side pocket, perhaps, over there by where the 4-ball is. He has a good angle to do that, but it's all about speed on your cue ball. Now, he may have a different direction in his own mind. There's a lot of way to go, a lot of different ways to go playing this game. I believe he's going to try to come back and play the 2-ball in the side pocket. Now, he's not sure. This is a speed shot. You got to have good speed on your cue ball here.
Nice.
I think he's going to try to play the 2-ball in the side pocket over there by the 4-ball. That's exactly what he's going to do. And he had a pretty good shot there. He would like to come down a little bit farther, but he's okay. The 3-ball hanging in the corner pocket down here. The 4's over there by the side. This could be sayonara. Let me tell you something, Dan. This could be lights out from here.
Unbelievable.
Well, there he goes
What
again.
is going on?
There he is. His mind ain't right.
That pocket
Okay.
moved.
His mind is not right now.
No, the pocket moved, Jimmy.
Well, I know one thing that didn't move. He didn't move the ball into the pocket. I can tell you that. Okay. Right now, I mean, really, he is in a dilemma right now. He is fit to be tied right now. He should have ended this match. He's had 2 opportunities to do it.
I swear to you, Jimmy, I saw the pocket move.
Well, I don't know what you're smoking, but I'll take 3 pounds of it, I guess. I don't know. Unbelievable.
Wow. Open the door.
Well, you don't want to keep giving this guy opportunities. He's a young lion, this guy. You want to keep giving him opportunities. Good luck to you. You'll find yourself working at Walgreens. You won't be playing pool anymore, I can tell you that.
That's 100% correct. Woo.
Beautiful shot. He got away without clipping that 7 ball. If he'd have hit that 7 ball, he might have been in a little bit of trouble. But he still has a tough run out here. You look at the 6 and you look at the 7. The 7's blocking the pocket for the 6. Now his problem is the 4 ball. The 4 ball getting position on the 4 to try to get position on the 5. He has no easy out here. He's going to have to gamble a little bit here. He's going to have to swing that cue ball a little bit and take his chances. Because
but that was nice. That was very nice.
Position here.
Well, he's gotten through the first part of it.
And there you go. Now you know exactly what I was talking about. He was in a tough position there. Scott Frost is looking at the shot. Well, it's not Scott's shot. Scott better go and have a seat.
Yeah. I get annoyed when people do that to me. When it's my shot.
Might be able to make this 4 in the side. Possibly. I don't know if he can see enough of it. But if he can, he's probably going to try to make this 4 into the side pocket. If he can make it, he's got automatic position for the 5 ball.
He might have to.
But he's looking at it. This is the only thing he has. He's going to have.
He might have to employ like a slight masse.
Well,
I don't really like it.
I think he has a chance to make this 4 on the side. If he hits it perfectly, he can make it. But very small room for error here. I mean, he can see the 4 ball. Can he make it in the side? He's looking at it. He doesn't know if he can see enough of the 4 ball to make it in the side pocket. This is where the gambling gods come in. The pool gods, they want to torture each player as much as they can. They do a good job of it, too. Going to try to play this 4 ball into the side pocket. Not an easy shot. Nice shot. Very nice. Very nice.
Well, he's really wooing the crowd right now.
And this is no easy out here either. I mean, there's only 5 balls on the table, but trust me, the 6 ball is laying in a little bit of a funny position. Now see what I mean? Now here you go. Now he's jacked up over the 8. Both players here in the last couple of games making multiple mistakes. But this is what pressure does to you, Dan.
Yeah, it makes you do funny things. Makes you really make mistakes.
Right now, I don't care. Even if he makes the 6 ball, he is not in good shape to get position on a 7 ball. And shooting the ball jacked up, he is in trouble. And he knows it. Not an easy shot, to say the least. But it's your own fault. You're the one with the stick. If you can't handle the cue ball, you're going to find yourself in a lot of difficult positions. And trust me, he's in 1 now. Not so hard for him to make the 6, but you get position on the 7.
He missed.
And there you go.
Swing, miss,
I'm
and he
going to
left.
tell you what, I keep seeing this. They're going to force me to come out of retirement. I can tell you that right now. I might grab my guns out of the closet and say, hey, deal me in. Multiple mistakes here in the last 2 games. Unbelievable.
Safety? Nope.
Nice shot.
Where's the cue ball? It's there.
There you go.
It's there.
Scott Frost.
And Scott says 1 time.
1 pocket shot. He made a bank shot. Okay. This could be sayonara.
Come on, Freezer.
I'll tell you what, if he doesn't get out from here, there could be a suicide in the newspaper.
50-yard line
There you go, on the 50-yard line again, you know. Never over till it's over. He's not happy. He's jumping up and down. He doesn't know what to do. He can't believe what he just did. But that's pressure. That's what pressure does to everybody. I don't care how good you are. The pressure is overwhelming. Now, I don't think he's going to be banking this ball. You know, he's going to try to cut it in the side. Thin to win, we call it.
For the money.
Thin to win. And there
She's there! Scott Frost, ladies and gentlemen. How you like me now? Come on now. The Freezer takes the finals, the 25th annual Andy Mercer Memorial Tournament here at the Rum Runner Lounge in Las Vegas. Huge win, $5,000 first prize.
And he did it in good fashion, Dan. He went through this tournament undefeated, which is amazing.
Wow, 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 wow. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. And there's Joven practicing the shot.
You chalk it up for experience, Dan. These are the shots that young players will remember, and they'll remember why they missed and how they got to where they got. Bad position with the cue ball was his doom.
Well, that was something special, everybody. The 25th annual Andy Mercer Memorial Tournament here in Las Vegas. March 2015. Here at the Rum Runner. Want to thank everybody involved, and I want to thank Jimmy Mattaya, the Floydster himself.
I had a great time, and I appreciate you inviting me into your booth, and I hope we can do it again sometime.
I hope so, too. And when you announce a date for the 9-ball open, just let us know.
We will let you know, and good luck to everybody out there in the pocket billiard world.